We have so far discussed in details all the situation where it makes sense to do the PMO. Now let's summarize it and see what are the differences. So just as a reminder, there are 5 situations where we may consider building a PMO. The company is very big, so juggernaut situation. You want to improve the profitability, so performance improvement. The business is basically bankrupt, so turnaround situation. Private equity, it's when you want to increase in a structured manner the value of the company you have purchased. And growth, it's when you want to increase in size. As we said, they differ in goals. So in Juggernaut, it's only about providing visibility on projects that are happening. So you know what's being done by the company and where certain resources should be moved. In performance improvement, the PMO has a more active goal. So it has to deliver a certain profit level. So it may be EBITDA, operational profit, or net profit, or any other profit. In turnaround, we have a similar situation to performance improvement, but here, apart from profitability, we have to take care of liquidity, and obviously liquidity has a priority over profitability. In private equity, it's more about value creation from the point of view of the owner of the business. And here we will have to supervise a lot of projects that are very diversified, because some of them will be about growing the business, other will be about increasing the profitability, improving the liquidity, and there will be also projects devoted to simply business model change or generating new businesses at all. And growth is very simple from the point of view of the target, so you have to simply grow in size. Obviously, the size has to be defined. Those goals obviously mean that the tasks of the PMO will differ, and we have listed them in each and every lecture devoted to each and every situation. But generally speaking, you can see that when it comes to the Juggernaut, your role as a PMO is more coordination. It's rather passive. It's more reporting what's being done, but there is not expected from you to be very active. It's more about coordinating and shifting the resource and providing the consistency. In performance improvement, turnaround, private equity, and also in grow, your role is much more active. So you have to generate ideas like it is done in performance improvement, turnaround, and growth situation. You have to provide resources, analytical and project management for those projects. And also in some cases, you manage the most important projects as well as you escalate the problems. So you have a lot of say. The biggest power obviously you have in most cases in private equity, because in many situations you will be simply acting as the owner of the business. You also have a very strong position in turnaround situation where you are responsible for simply saving the company. So in short, the role of the PMO will depend on which situation you are in, and obviously this will greatly impact the specific things you have to do. So whenever you are considering building a PMO, try to think what kind of situation you are in and what kind of goal you should set for the PMO. This will define the specific actions you have to take in order to deliver the goal you are supposed to do.